Music had always been important in my life, from piano lessons as a child and making and playing bamboo pipes as an afternoon activity at school. I have always gone to concerts, etc. When I was about 40, my brother, who had been introduced to the recorder, suggested that I might like to try it. You know, they didn't have recorders, or they weren't very well known in those days, and nowadays, of course, every child has a recorder at school. But in those days, they were very rare, and they were kept becoming more important in the interests people were having in early music and music of Renaissance and the medieval and the Baroque period. So I bought one, and I joined a class at Camac. My experience in bamboo pipes stood me in good stead because I knew how to cover the holes and how to breathe. So I was able to begin at the intermediate level. This opened up for me a whole new interest, and I was invited to join a little group that met every Monday evening and played for fun. Normally there were 5 of us, and sometimes others joined, and we played medieval, Renaissance, and Baroque music and other later composers. This went on for 20 years and was a great joy to me. When I retired, I felt I wanted to learn more about early music, so I applied at McGill and went on to do an MA in music history. I loved it, and the faculty and students were very friendly. The students would often ask me what I was doing, and they would say, "I wish my grandmother would do that." After I got the degree, I applied to work as a volunteer at the McGill Music Library, which was housed at that time in the building on the south side of Sherbrooke at Aylmer. I worked Tuesdays and Thursdays for about 7 years. When I was there, who should set up shop in the same building as MILR, which later became MCLL, and a friend suggested that I might be interested in joining. My first study group was in opera at lunchtime, and I loved it. I happened to mention that I would miss one of the classes because of graduation. "A son or daughter?" they asked. "No," said I. It was me, and I told them about my degree. "You should give a study group," they said. That was the beginning of a wonderful connection. I have given a lot of study groups, first mainly on Renaissance and medieval music, and then later on composers of the Baroque period. I have taken many wonderful study groups and made many friends. I'm still involved, and it still gives me great pleasure. I'm hoping that it'll continue to be as I'm moving rapidly towards my 100th birthday. And I had a wonderful party about a week ago at my apartment building, where many people came to wish me a happy 100th, because they had it early because they were afraid so many people would be in Florida by February. But it was such a treat to me to meet all these people that I knew slightly, that I'd met in the elevator and didn't really know, and also some of my close friends who came to celebrate. So this is where I'm going as I stay at MCLL to become probably the first member who's active at the age of 100.